All right. Good morning. Today's Tuesday, January 14th. We're already 2 weeks into the first to the new year. All right. So today at this morning here, we had core PPI month over month, year over year. So PPI shows at 0% month over month. I'm not sure how that's possible. I guess we had another one of those back in August. So PPI year over year, actual is 3.5%. The forecast is 3.8. And then we've got the PPI month over month here at 0.2%. What do we have? PPI. We have core PPI. I understand. So month over month at 0.2%. The forecast is 0.3%. So for those of you who want to know a little bit more, in the United States, the producer price inflation month over month for final demand measures month over month changes in the price for commodities sold for personal consumption, capital investment, government, and export. It is composed of 6 main price indexes. Final demand goods, 33% of the total weight, which includes food and energy. Final demand trade services, 20%. Final demand transportation and warehousing services, 4%. Final demand services, less trade, transport, warehousing equals out to 41%. And final demand construction is 2%. And overall final demand. So it's good about understanding the demand inside of the consumer market. Coming up at 7 o'clock, we got Fed speech, Fed Schmid. 7:05, we've got RCMT PP or TIP Economic Optimism Index. Some bill auctions, monthly budget statements, and crude and whatnot. So should have some a fair amount of volatility in the market today. Yesterday, I overstayed my welcome. After the stream, I ended up taking an additional trade on this account here and took a pretty large loss. Even though we were up 200 at the end of the day on the stream, ended up taking a large loss there. Making a run at the VWAP on gold. We can take a look, see what the ES is. Bouncing around all crazy like it has been. Gold's still somewhat on a downtrend. Making some smallish moves. About to say I might go short here. But realistically, I'd rather just wait for a setup. I'll be going for 3 and 4, which should result in a $120 trade before fees. Take a look at the ES. ES currently green on the day, falling down. A $20 range on the ES. Music stop. Weird. I just got like silent. Alright. I look for a trade on the ES here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Took a 3 and 4 on the ES. That puts me up 137. I'm gonna look for a science switch here on this 10-second side. And a 9, 12, 26 cross. So I'm gonna look for the combination of the two. There's a cyan. So I might get a little push up. But I want to see it with that cross. Guess I should have taken that. Took a rare.
Order filled.
Damn. Hit that opening range. Nah, we're out.
Order filled.
450 loss, 137 gain, followed by a 450 loss. Let's take a look at our trail. Trail's at 768. We bottom tick that. A moment. Gold coming up and hitting flat on the day. Leave this in the 1 minute. So this is running in that 200 moving average right there, and it's below the view app. The ES ended up pulling down pretty heavily. Oil down about 1.5% today. It's kind of dumping right now. A little extended, but
Order filled.
went short on oil. I think I took it at the extended area though. So it needed to come down and hit its low. Yeah. Gonna have to cut that.
Order filled.
Just growing losses again. I don't know if I just don't have the patience to trade anymore. But I've been really kind of struggling at it the last, I don't know, 6 months. Like I'm taking like really quick trades as opposed to like I used to just sit on my hands and wait for a perfect setup.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oops. Need to be in 6 contracts.
Order filled. Order filled.
Worked out though. So we did break above that 200 moving average there. I would expect a pullback to it, which is right at 2679. Big bounce on gold, coming up towards the volume weighted average price. Expecting a little bit more pullback. I was hoping for one down in the 200 moving average. So now we're running into the VWAP. So at this point, my hope would be that it would pull back and then like kind of reject off the VWAP for a second and then come up and try and test it again and break through. So like where this 50 moving average is, like 2679 area. See if we get that. I'm watching on the 1 minute side at the moment. Starting to bounce pretty good. I got like honey on my tip of my finger. Going long here. Missed that entry.
Order filled. Order filled.
Took another shot at it on that spike there.
Order filled.
One contract still remains.
Order filled.
All right, we're out of all that. Still down 230 on the day from that loss on those 2 losses on the ES. Was it 2 losses? I think it was 2. What's that? All right. Got a little bit of a micro pullback there. That's actually something that we want to see. Ideally, I think we want to see a pullback to about the moving average, the volume weighted average price. TTM sitting at 4.1. We could see a kind of a larger pullback. I hope that we don't, because that'll make it difficult for this to break out and reverse the upside. But this doesn't look too far down. I think that there's great potential here for this to actually run up towards the highs. Little flag right there. A red on the 10-second would look great. We get a red to yellow and cyan switch, so perfect. That's at 0.6. I don't know if we'll get that much pullback. That's a good bounce off 82. Almost $1 bounce there. Might miss the whole run, just trying to wait for the pullback, but there seems to be like one needs to happen. At $1.50 pullback. Gold now at $4 on the day, from being down roughly 3. Continuing to grind up. If I buy here, I feel like I'm going to buy at the high. But it just keeps on grinding upwards, so sort of like buy high, sell higher. That's gotten me screwed so many times. I just want to see a red candle on the 1 minute. Like 3 red candles, honestly, would be great. Like that crossover right there could be a short with this little cyan. I don't want to take it just because it looks like we're in bullish movement, but there's the drop. Actually would have been a decent trade. Gotta take my own advice more often. So this is the red I was looking for on the 10-second side. So now I'm gonna look for a cyan switch. Could also potentially work with the red yellow. Like that's how this breakout happened. It was just a red yellow. There's a pullback to the 1 minute VWAP, 81. 82 is right around 81. Yeah, there's the VWAP there. So the idea would be for this to bounce off this VWAP here. No fill. Damn it. And try again. Tried twice to get a fill there. Missed on both. Okay, that
Order filled.
That was like some delay right there.
Order filled.
Nice big spike. Got that trade up 150 on that one. Still down 95 on the day from those 2 trades on the ES. A nice move here. This is the VWAP bounce move.
Order filled. Order filled.
In long again. For a move up to 84. We're really close. We're 1 tick away from our sell. Now we're on our sell, but no fill. I'm going to take the profit.
Order filled.
It only filled 1 of my contracts. It didn't fill my last contract.
Order filled.
Alright, that's filled. Okay, down 38 on the day. Made that one was profitable. So I'm gonna reassess this on the 1 minute. We did get that VWAP bounce. It's a perfect looking VWAP bounce there. Like, this is a textbook VWAP bounce. It's actually one of the reasons why I've been switching to gold, is because I can use traditional trading strategies on gold that are no longer working on the S&P. And that's not to say that I don't believe that those things won't work on the S&P, but rather what it is that the trading, I think that you have to have a higher trailing thresh or a higher risk profile at this particular point in time to trade the ES. And my risk profile just, and I can be a person who's willing to take risks. Like, I have a pretty high risk tolerance, but honestly, the
Order filled.
The risk level on the S&P right now is just way too high for me from the volatility factor. So we're looking for an exit here at 84.8. Like 1 tick below. Come on.
Order filled.
There we go. That filled it. All right. That puts us back in green on the day. And we're green 97. Now, yesterday we overtraded. We were up that 197. And we ended up just overtrading, taking that additional extra trade that gave us like a $900 loss. So I might just cap it right here. Take my little $100 and go. We only had those 2 losses on the S&P, but that second loss on the S&P was a loss of 450. The first one was pretty minimal, I think. I don't remember what the first one was. Where is it? The first one was a $210 loss, so it wasn't that minimal, but the first one was a $210 loss. The second one was a $450 loss. So made a few trades today. First trade was worth $150, all good on that one. Second and third trade were losses, at a loss of $210 and a loss of $450, bringing that $150 that made us negative $300, negative $510. We worked our way out of all that by switching back over to trading gold, and we did make 1 oil trade. That was the 210 loss. So it was a 450 loss on the ES and 210 loss on oil. We switched over to gold, and everything we made after that was profitable. So literally every gold trade was a win. That's dope. I didn't realize that. So that puts us positive 150 on the day. We actually earned $880 in profit on the day. So if we just didn't take those losses by trading other instruments, we just would have had like an $800+ day. So it's actually kind of interesting to think about that. Look at that trade at top. Check that. Ain't that sexy? It's actually sort of interesting. So the main reason why I've been switching to gold as my main instrument has everything to do with being able to take textbook trades like this VWAP bounce. So having the opportunity to just sit and wait for 3 minutes and to do a buy off the VWAP and get a great price, and then have a lot of room to run. I think having that flexibility and opportunity is something that I haven't seen from the S&P 500 since around September. Every now and then I see it, and I think you can definitely make great trades on this. I think you can make massive trades, like big swings, but like the range of the S&P has gotten huge. So we used to say that $30 away from VWAP is where it kind of starts to get extended on either direction, up or down. But you can see right now it's $30, $30 up on the day, and away from VWAP it's about $8. And I don't know, even today, like today's range is actually pretty small, but still we're still seeing big swings. Like there was just a $1 swing right there, but a dollar is kind of normal in my opinion. It was more, I think, at this point here where it was starting to take that low, and we got some of these bigger rips. Today actually looks kind of normal in the S&P. One of the more normal days I've seen in the last couple of months. All right, y'all. I think I'll probably just cap it right there. Take my little $100 and call it good. So, peace out for now, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Hope you have an amazing day. Peace.